also tried this one. This one has vitamin C, so it's supposed to brighten dark areas, right? Mainly from, I think I'm gonna go and get lemons and limes. First off, I need a lime, like limes are gonna help with cleaning that kettle, but lemons are gonna help with cleaning my skin. The only reason why I went to go get this, the vitamin C thing, is because I don't know what's wrong, but on my left side arm here, you see how much darker it is from the right side? I think I have to go shave. Sorry, this is TMI, but like this side for the longest time has been dark and terrible, and like I've been having problems there. I should probably go to the doctor and have it checked out, but then I don't know. I haven't seen a doctor in forever, and I don't know how it's gonna work down here now. This worked for a little bit of time, right? But as soon as I stop using this, then it's blackening again, and I was like, well, I guess we're fucked. So now I'm like, the only other natural option is to go and get a lemon and just go to town with it there. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Because I don't have that problem. I don't know why I have that problem on the left side of my arm. And it's becoming annoying now because now when I'm going, because I have my lessons going on now and my arms are up like this, like it's annoying, right? It's not like I'm wearing anything that's going to like scrape against my skin. I don't know why it's doing that. Body's so fucking useless. Anyways, that's all the body stuff. And for confirmation that I do shower, because a lot of people are like, Lisa, what the fuck? And I was like, I do, like, Jesus. Oh. Other face wash I just use. Again, everything's good. All like the blue stuff is blue, right? Anyways, face wash. Right now I'm using the ColourPop one because you don't have to double wash, right? Like if I go a couple of days, which is really gross to admit, but like if I go a couple, especially when I'm like on my period, I'm just gonna die here for a couple of days. So I'm like, well, as soon as those days are up, I'm like, I'm hitting the shower. But anyways, I'm using the ColourPop one right now because you don't have to double wash with that, right? Like with these ones, I'm like, they're not stripping, but I'm like, I know I have to wash my face at least twice because I'm like, it takes a while to get clean. Normally, I use the vitamin C one for this, but I'm like, I want to try using this one. And then I have this one to go and use now, right? So I'm going to swap out the ColourPop one I'm using to use this. And I want to swap out the shampoo bottles and put them in there. Gotta put everything back in the tub now. Okay, I showed you guys this. This is for dishes. If you use it on your hands, it'll strip skin, right? So like you'll feel the dryness. The one I use for my hands is this one, right? It's all done now, but it's a clear liquid. And this one's moisturizing. It's better than like the body wash, right? I wouldn't go and like, cause I have a big bottle of body wash, I should use that and wash my hands. But I'm like, that's for my skin specifically. If I need to just wash my hands quickly, I'll use these, right? But I'm out of this. So now I either have to use my body wash or I have to use that one. And I'm not gonna use that one unless my skin is really fucking dirty, which it isn't, so I'm gonna use this. That's overly complicated, but just follow along with me. This is another TMI thing. The bad breath runs on dad. Like dad and Bri have breath issues. I think all the men have breath issues. You go up to them, you like listen to them talking, like, oh fuck, I gotta take 2 steps back. Reason why, aside from that, why I'm showing you this is because I'm craving garlic and onions and things, because I've been on like this food fucking cleanse for a good couple of months, losing my fucking mind, right? And I'm like, yo, when I go to the grocery store, I might pick up a lemon for my arm, lime for the pot, and I might pick up garlic and onion to just eat fucking raw because I'm like, for some reason, I'm like in that mood, right? And I'm like, if I start eating raw garlic, right, my breath's gonna reek. So on the preemptive side of things, I'm like, okay, let's look into mouthwash. So this one, so because going back to Bri and Trev and Dad all having bad breath, right? So Dad's gone through all different, like we test like I know what works because we test everything, right? Um, tried everything on him, right? And this brand works, right? So I'm like, okay, I can't remember. I can't remember if it was the green bottle or the blue bottle one is the one that works on him. And I'm like, when I was in the store, I saw this one, and I'm like, it's the hollow sparkly one. And I'm like, hell yes, I'm gonna go get it. And it's so much quicker to use this because I just brush my teeth in the morning. Like, I know this is gross for some people because they're like, you're supposed to brush and floss and whatever the fuck, but I'm like, if you actually live properly, you know there's no fucking time for any of that shit or energy. Brush my teeth in the morning, and then when I go to sleep, if my mouth feels dirty, just swish some of this in my mouth for like 2 minutes, and then next morning it's easier to brush, right? You don't have to scrub so hard so your mouth is bleeding, right? Yeah, I use this. I would use it again, but when I went back to go get another bottle, it's off the shelf. I was like, fuck. Every time it's something you like and something that works, it's never. That's why I get so pissed. I hate shopping. So let's say for clothes, when you find style, you don't find size. And when you don't find size, you don't find price. You know what I mean? Like, that always pisses me off, and it's the same thing here. I'm like, okay, I know this mouthwash works. I'm gonna try this one, and then I like this one. When I go back to buy another one, it's not there, and I'm like, well, fuck. This is Dazzling Mint. I don't think I dazzled anybody with my teeth, but I know at least I felt better using it. Like, it's straight up strong mint. If you don't want the strong mint feel, you know, like when you go get your teeth cleaned at the dentist. This is such a tangent, but when you go get your teeth cleaned at the dentist, it feels stronger than that. That's why I like this. I'm like, you only need a little bit for a good, like a couple of minutes, and you're good for the day, right? You're golden for the day. Like, you could get the lighter ones, and I'm like, it's a waste. Also, too, since I've been doing groceries and stuff, and I've been looking at shrinkflation, I've been looking at because I'm going back to the liters and the milliliters with the bottles. I've been looking at the grammage and stuff on all the stuff I buy, and I'm like, now I'm getting a better sense of what I need to consume and what I don't need and all that kind of thing. So when I'm looking for the mouthwash, for example, the bottles are all different. Like, you'll see some of them are like this shape, or some of them are like long. Okay, she went into the bathroom. I could have asked her to open this. Anyhow, yeah, when you go to buy mouthwash, you know how they're all in different bottles, and then it tricks you into thinking that like one bottle's gonna have more mouthwash in it than the other. From experience, look at how much is in there, then you'll know if you're getting more for your money, right? My money gotta work for me, right? So I saw one, the bottle looked bigger than this one, but when I looked at it, I'm like, this one has more. And I was like, how does that make any fucking sense? And then when I'm looking at it too, and I'm like, it's like when you go buy soap, right? Like laundry detergent, which I'm gonna get to just now. You know, when you go buy laundry detergent and it's more water than soap, it's like that. And I'm like, it's gonna be more diluted and not have any effect. And I know this is strong and works. I know this soap works because when I first moved into this house, aside from using this on the barbecue, right? Like, when I moved into this house, landlord, I don't know why, men always have this weird thing with fucking soap for whatever fucking reason, right? So, them always adamant on whatever dish soap they just use, right? Them like it foamy and it doesn't fucking wash, right? And I'm like, if you're going to wash shit by hand, make sure the soap works for you and you're not fucking ruining your fucking hands because he's not using gloves, right? That's another thing too. I see people making food with gloves on. I'm like, it's not cleaner. You guys are making it more nasty than anything else. Anyhow, um, yeah. When I first moved in here, he was very particular about what soap he used, and I was like, and then we ran out, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go buy the soap because the soap you're using is fucking stupid, right? But I didn't say that to his face, even though like it's obvious, right? Even though I don't cook, they're not gonna listen to me because I don't cook. He knows he scrubs and everything, but he likes doing shit the dumb way, right? um, so I went, bought one of these bottles. We bought these bottles because it's easy. When you go to buy the refills, you just click this back on, right? It's got a sustainable thing to it. So, um, he looked at me like it was some kind of sorcery. He's like, "What the hell is spray soap?" And I was like, "You're using less soap. You're using less energy, and the shit's coming out cleaner, as it should, right?" And then when he realized how good the soap was, he bought another. He only uses this now, and I was like, "Obviously, I know what I'm talking about." It doesn't like, you know, like when you get um bubble bath and you expect it to be extra bubbly, but when you use it, you're like, there's no effect, right? Like I feel like men have that perception with soap. They're like, if it's not bubbly and soapy, it doesn't work. And I'm like, this soap isn't like that, but it works. And it lasts pretty long, right? I bought this bottle, I don't remember how many months ago, but I barely got through it. I keep it in my room because I'm like, they're not gonna compensate me for what I don't mind sharing with them, but they're not gonna compensate me for my things. And I'm like, well, my things are more higher end. If you wanna use shit, go ahead and use shit. Just don't get me involved. Anyways, last thing for the bath stuff is laundry. Oh my god, I said short video, but it's like already been 2 hours. It's like a stream, but anyhow. Last thing is laundry detergent. Cause I gotta go pick up some, but I gotta wait for it to go on sale. I'm very picky with what I use, so I use Tide Pods, whereas my landlord and them, they still use the liquid stuff. My grandmother used to use the powdered stuff, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Um, yeah, so um, yeah, he still used the liquid stuff. Both of them are giving me like side eye. They're like, how the fuck? Like Tide Pods are better than anything else. And they're like, no, it's not. But I'm like, you guys have been using the shit ones, right? Like some of them, you gotta use a good couple of them. This is the one I use. Again, not sponsored. If they want to reach out, they can. But this is the one I use. So when I first moved in here, right, this was on sale. And I don't know how long I'm going to be here for, but I'm going to get more for my money if I go and buy this big one, right? And then when I go to buy, if I need like, because right now, like I'm out, right? And if I'm bleeding and I got to do laundry, I'm going to need at least 2 of them. And I know they sell them in like packs of 10, I think, or packs of 20. I don't remember. But they sell them in packs, right? So I'm like, when I run out of this, all I gotta do is buy the smaller packs and fill this back up, unless I want to go buy a full thing. But then I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, right? Um, yeah. So when it goes on sale, I'm gonna buy a smaller pack and just fill it back in here. But anyways, I go for this one, the sport one, because it's made for like your clothes gotta be really fucking dirty, right? Like I know it works on, because I told you my dad's a mechanic, right? So when he's done working on machines and automotive stuff and everything, he's covered in grease and brake fluid and brake cleaner and all that stuff. And my mom just used this to wash it out, right? And his clothes, you can't tell that he was like under a truck for like the whole fucking day. You know what I mean? Like, so with me now, like it takes out blood scent, sweat scent, whatever the fuck's going on here type situation. So I know this does work and I don't have to use as many, right? It's made for sweat and stains and blood and all that shit, right? Like it works as hard as that soap. So I know this does work. But in their heads, it's like they think all of the pods are the same. They're not the same. They're made different. You have to know what works for you, right? And I know this works for me. So I gotta go get more. Right? Because I'm gonna be sweating now because it's gonna be double-digit weather just now. But yeah, it cuts grease. Anything that cuts grease is worth it. Did you guys need to know all that? I don't know, but there you go. I'm not sponsored by anything, but that's what I use. Now that I'm done explaining all of this, it's all gonna go in the recycling, except for this. I'm gonna need this for refills, but yeah, stuff's gotta go back in the bathroom, other stuff's gotta get recycled, that kind of thing. So now I can start clearing out the floor. The fridge is almost empty too, so I'm like, I gotta go order food and fill that up so I have something to eat. Oh my gosh, last couple of days, like we've had random blackouts, and I'm like, I'm fucked if I have to cook the food. So like things like bagels are coming in handy for me, because I just have to eat that and I'm good, right? Or like these bags of chips, right? Stuff I don't gotta cook. Like right now, if there was a blackout, I wouldn't have to worry. Anybody remember like the blackout in early 2000? Like that was a big deal. I think I had to be like 6 or 7 at the time. I don't know if I should go get a flashlight, right? Because I gotta conserve battery on my phone in case some real shit does go down, right? Oh, my legs. Oh, shit. My leg. Anyhow. Okay. Hat on, hat off. What should I do? I hate when like I feel dirty because then my ears start poking through, and it's so annoying because I don't wear earrings anymore. Because I brought up gold in the last video, but I forgot to say like West Indian people and Caribbean people in general, like put gold all over their kids, right? And when I got disowned, I stopped wearing them, and I'm like, okay, when I start traveling, I'll wear earrings again. I haven't worn earrings in a while, right? Like you guys will see it. Like sometimes there'll be special occasions because I miss having something there. But I'm like when I feel dirty, like you see it come out, and it's not cute because I don't have anything in there to like show off, and I'm like I hate when my ears poke through. Anyway, so hat on, hat off. Tell me what to do. I gotta rep Christine's hat because I'm like I had one when it came out, and then I don't remember what promo was going on, but then I ended up getting the second one, and I'm like, okay, the second one's coming with me when I come out here. And right now when it's hot, like today it's not, right? It's like below freezing for whatever fucking reason because the weather just wants to be like that. Yeah, when it's hot and nice and I go for a walk, like it's nice to have this on. Kicked over the bottle. Oh well. It's too much headspace. Come down a little lower to my level. I want to slouch. See, like I don't like this. My hair looks so ugh. I like Cassie's hats though because I could tie my hair back in that. Put it the other way like this. Should we cover or not cover my ears? I don't know. Like this. Again, today's supposed to be my bath day, but now I'm here talking about random shit. See, like it's not cute. Like how are we gonna fix this? I feel like Mario now. What the fuck happened there? Oh. Ignore my ugly ass here, okay? Ugh. The more I fight with it, the worse it's gonna get. Okay, I got to talk to Paris now. Maybe I should try braiding it. Sorry, this is really annoying me. Anybody else have really annoying baby hairs, or is that just me? Because I'm like, what the heck? See, when I first go to braid my hair, it's gonna look too clean, right? Then you gotta like mess it up so it looks a little bit more normal. I really, after seeing Christine do the heatless thing, I totally forgot that I wanted to try that. So I'm like, maybe I'll go and do that, but I need a sock. You know, you need a good amount of them. I use the big fluffy ones. I don't have like a long enough one to put in my hair to try. My dad's hair is dead straight and my mom's hair is like a crazy amount of curl, so I've got the weird wavy in between, right? So I'm like, if I want to try doing something else, you know, the heatless way is the way to go. If my cousin saw this, she'd be like, it braided crooked like you, and I was like, fuck. Sure, we're gonna go with it like this, because I don't want to look at my head. I never pay attention to when I'm recording, eh? Okay. Yeah, I gotta talk to Paris now, so this is exciting, okay? So introductions are in order because first thing she let me know is that she likes to eat apples and she's a dog person and she likes rock climbing. So I'm like, oh, that is very interesting to know right off the bat. And I'm like, oh, I should probably do the same thing. But I'm like, what the heck do I tell her? I'm like, it's easy for me to tell you things I hate versus things that I like. I think the main thing I can tell her if she's watching this is everything I do stems from reading. And you'd be like, Lisa, what the fuck does that mean? This is always such a fucking hard conversation to have. So I see things in my sleep. I also talk to things that aren't there. Well, at least that are there, but you can't see, right? There's been a lot of talk about like things like that recently, and I'm like, I feel validated now. Cause I'm not gonna let anyone fucking gaslight me into telling me there's not something there that I know is there, right? And now they're starting to prove it, and I was like, I feel a little better now. But anyhow, everything I do stems around me being able to read, right? So that like entails like how I just talked about with Christine. I'm just randomly going about my day, and then suddenly I feel this urge. I deal with this, then I come across it, and now we're here to talk about it. So it's like an energetic thing. um, which is interesting because when I bring up Paris, I'm like, that's how I kind of crossed paths with her, because I had a dream, reached out for her, then she was nice enough to open up to me. So the least I could do is get to this point now, right? Oh, God. Yeah, so like for me, I'm like, I don't know how to give you a good introduction of me because I feel like I'm very bad with first impressions. Like if you ask anybody, I don't think two people will be able to describe me in the same manner. But I think like the main thing would be like the color blue thing. You'll see that as a prominent thing. It's not my color, but it's the color of the person that loved me most that I remember from like however many lifetimes ago. So you'll see me carrying this because I haven't seen that person in a long time. But my soul, like my spirit remembers it, and I can't remember why. So the people that have been here long, they've seen how naturally it is for that color to be near me, or they'll see a lot of color, right? They always call me, at least the older women just call me flower girl when they see me, and then other people will call me like rainbow child, right? You'll see those things. Like my friends know me for so long, but I hate when they bring that up, right? So I guess those are the obvious things. I read, but not everybody does know that, right? And not everybody believes it either. Like if I told them, like I think the biggest shocker one that I proved right now is that I was able to leave my previous life for like, it's like dying and starting back again, right? Like right now I'm in a happier state, but I'm still in a fuck situation, right? But anyone in my position, if they didn't read, wouldn't have taken the steps that I took, right? They'd be like, you're crazy, right? But like all the things that I've done up until this point, I've taken like a crazy step, right? Like even reaching out to you was crazy. Going to record concerts was crazy. Dabbling in the world of nail polish and stuff was crazy, but it's like along the way it was fun. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be some stupid person that says, waste of time, waste of money, like what good is that? But I'm like, I'm nurturing my inner child. Unlike you, my inner child never fucking died. You know what I mean? And I really like with Paris, she brought back up the grunge thing, and I was like, that's exactly the energy we need right now. Because everybody's walking around like a fucking NPC, right? Wanting to be like everybody else, which doesn't help at all. You know what I mean? Like I know, like if certain situations comes up, who's the first person you think of in your head, right? And the first person you think of in your head is not just anybody. You know what I mean? Like with you, the first thing that comes to mind is dogs, right? Because I could use a little advice on that right now. I'll get back to that. But I'm like, I don't see me having this conversation with anybody else, right? Okay, Paris, you need to know with me, I'm slightly older than you, so you can treat me as your older sister, and I'm gonna try not to nag you. That basically makes you family. Um, um, yeah, I read blue color will show up a lot, or rainbows. I hate cooking and cleaning and gardening and math. I don't know what else to tell you. It's easier for me to tell you what I fucking hate than what I like, because I don't know, that just comes up first to mind. I like the color blue, so you'll see that a lot. But anyhow, reason why I don't like those things, math takes up too much of my mental energy, right? Like, they got me doing money math and birthday math and cake math and food math. I fucking hate it. Like, I've been doing like the grammage thing, and I was like, I fucking hate this. It's just another layer of shit I don't want to look at. Art math and time code math are different. Okay, I like that kind of math. But anyhow, I don't like cleaning because I have dust allergies, right? So anything that, like, for my sensitive ass, I don't want to deal with. I don't like gardening for the water reason, right? Like, my hands have to stay dry, right? Same thing with cooking. That's it. Like, there's too much. It's too annoying, and I really respect the people that, like, dedicate their lives to cooking, right? Because they have to. There's so much that goes into it. I'm like, I respect, right? I don't know what else I could tell you about me. I don't wear makeup, but I like lip stuff, and I like trying all the new stuff. I've done a lot of weird unboxings. I'm trying to catch you up on, like, if you want to know, it's easy for you to go back and, like, look at everything I've done up until this point, because everything's there for anyone to see. I'm like, I'm not ashamed, right? One small change, I wouldn't be who I am now, right? Anyhow, it's easy for you. For me, it's not easy. I have to, like, I'm not gonna go and Google it, because I'm like, I'm the type of person that, like, if I don't hear it from your mouth, I don't believe it, right? So, like, if I see, like, if you're gonna make me go and Google shit and, like, read news articles, you know most of that stuff is fabricated. I'm like, if you're not gonna tell me, I'm never gonna know. I don't have food allergies. What else can I tell you? This feels really weird. Oh, I think it's loosening. No, maybe it's in my head. I don't like rock. I'm not afraid of heights, and I don't like rock climbing. I could tell you that. I guess based off of the stuff you do, it's easier for me to explain. I never had a pet, but I like animals. I like fruit, but I hate apples. But you love those things. Like, when I saw you eating apples, it reminds me of Trev, because Trev eats apples the same way. But he'll never do it in front of me because he knows I don't like it, right? I don't like bananas either. And Christine and Ben are crazy about bananas, so that's hilarious. A lot of the people in this area are, like, exotic fruit haters. I recently learned that, because I'm like, I really like mangoes, and the people here are, like, mango haters, and I was like, what in the fuck is wrong with people here? If you go back downtown Toronto, people love that shit. Out here, no. I was like, what the fuck? I feel really weird too, because nobody here likes the color blue here. Everybody likes the color red. Like, you'll see red things everywhere. It's hard to find things that are blue. I guess because of the water or whatever. And then a lot of people smoke out here because the air's too clean. Oh, I should probably bring that up too. I don't smoke or drink. I look younger than I should be. Only disrespectful lowlifes point that out. I've only had a handful of people. The people that are closest to me would never call me childish or a child, even though I bring out their inner child, right? For someone to say that, it really fucking hurts. I hate wearing pants. But I don't sit properly. Like, if I have to mind how I sit, because I'm like, I don't know who's watching, right? Like, I gotta go like this now. Ah. Another big one is the jean thing. I'm pretty sure this jean jacket isn't mine. I can't remember if it was my mom's or my aunt's, but it gets, because you know when you're poor, everything gets cycled around. Well, I don't know if you can relate to that, but this thing I've worn for so long, and it's like so worn out. If you look at, you see this part of the jacket here? It's starting to fray. Oh my god. See, if my aunt saw this, she'd be so pissed. She's like, Lisa, why are you walking around like you're fucking poor no ass? And I'm like, I am poor, bitch. Like, when I go grocery shopping and I have the bag over my shoulder here, because I don't like when it digs in, right? There's no marks there. But anyways, it rubs against the jacket so much. This could have happened to my skin, right? But it's happened to the jacket. I went to go try embroidery. I forget what the knot's called, but I want to try putting something there. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's a learning curve. I'm going to need it when I go, like if I go for late night walks. I gotta make sure I'm covered. I don't know who the fuck be following me, right? One of the first videos I did when I came here, I was working on this. It's just, I do scratch colorings. It's fun. You know, like when you have lottery tickets and you do the scratching thing? Well, instead of doing that, they have like art pieces. So it starts off blank. It starts off blank, and then as you scratch it, it gets colored in all the way through. It's fine. I did this a couple of times, but like it's finally at the part now where it's like nice. Here, let's use this for example, because this was fall themed for the fall. You see, it's like a truck full of like pumpkins and other fun stuff. So when I was scratching this, I did the first page, right, which is the cover. I had lots of fun doing this. This is really new because back in the day, it never used to be this nice. They added all the foil and stuff. It's so pretty. I haven't done the other pieces, but I did do this. And I have to finish with this. I tried embroidering for the first time. The French knots are so hard. So it's supposed to look like this. This is as far as I got. I did the trees a little bit, and I did this one little star, but I haven't done the rest.